friends, welcome back to the homestead. This is Bucket List Homestead. It's a beautiful day here today, but you never know that from yesterday. Yesterday we had, the only way to describe it is torrential rain. I think all the praying for rain I did and everybody else did all got answered at one time. It was insane. I haven't checked my garden yet. I'm a little bit nervous too, quite frankly, because the wind and the rain were just that bad. We did pick up our new chickens yesterday. More on that in a second. We lost our awning that our original chickens had, if you remember. In there, it had a white lid roof that David just put on. It totally got, well, there it is. There it is now. So David said the heck with it, and you're gonna do what, hun? Build something out of wood for them that will help them have some shelter. So, yeah. Not a great day yesterday. I'll be checking out the garden in a second, but I will introduce you to the 4 new egg layers we got. We got 4 buff Orpingtons. They're right there, all 4 of them. They're still learning how to be chickens. I will say we will probably not be buying our chickens from this hatchery anymore. Their beaks were clipped when they were chicks. I assume they were when they were chicks. It's quite cruel, quite frankly. And their wattles, one of them is actually starting to pink up already. The others are still pretty pale, but they did not know what grass was. They did not know about going into a coop and then coming out of it this morning. They finally did eat. I saw them eating here just a little bit. So hopefully a couple good days of sun, though we're supposed to have more rain in the forecast. I just keep telling myself this rain means that hopefully there are places that need it with the forest fires are getting it. But what we're doing today is putting up our chicken pen enclosure that we ordered off of Amazon that I mentioned in my last, when we built the extension for the coop. So we're going to get that put together today, see how it goes, and I will give you my opinion on whether I think it's worth it to buy it or not. So it came in this big, long box. Oh boy, that's a lot of pieces. Let's see how this goes. Our new chickens. That's the new chickens clucking. Why does everything take longer than you think it's gonna? The actual building of it, all the poles and everything, took about 25 minutes. The netting, the fencing, that took the longest. That took forever. I mean, hours. It's taken us all day. So our opinion on this?
It's basic. So it doesn't look like it should be any kind of a permanent structure, but probably good for meat birds, I think. Because they're so temporary, I think it's
yeah, and we can move it around easier.
Yeah.
We're gonna stake it down now because Henrietta and our new girls are in there for now. It's not as big as we had hoped. They actually had a little more space with our little makeshift fencing, which when we're not absolutely exhausted, and we get to a couple other things that are pressing right now, we might maybe extend it a little bit. I don't know. We're hoping they're only going to be in there very limited time, and then they're going to go into the full-size coop with everybody. But originally we were going to take down that wall and add this. I don't think we're gonna.
Yeah, no.
I think we're going to keep it. The tarp that goes on top is not made for our winters. It will not last through a winter.
What I could do maybe is cut a little square up behind fencing, big enough for them to walk through.
Oh yeah.
And
Yep.
then they'll have it open.
And they'll have a little bit more.
But I'll leave the wire so I can shut the wire off.
Yep.
If we ever wanted to leave them out of this thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, for what we paid for it, it took us a while, but it was quicker than going and buying wood, cutting wood, measuring wood, cutting wood, putting, screwing it together, going and getting it was quicker than that, definitely, because we would still be doing that. Like, that would have been probably a couple of days project. The fencing that comes with it, the chicken wire. Sorry, the dog is upset because she wants out. The chicken wire is not the greatest. We're reinforcing that. Just a second. Yeah, the chicken wire is really, really flimsy. Like, we were able to use it with our bare hands. You shouldn't be able to do that with like the hard wire cloth that we normally would use. So we're definitely going to reinforce the bottom of it with a little bit better, like this, our hard wire cloth, the small squares. But you know what? It does for now because we had to do something for them. So here it is done. So there it is. And like I said, that tarp is not going to last through our winters. Heck, it probably won't last through our summer storms that we have. But there they are. It gives them shade. It will be good for a while. Like I said, we really hope, yes, we let Lily out. We really hope that we were going to get a second one for the meat birds, but I think what we decided instead is we're going to keep this one for the meat birds because they all, hopefully, fingers crossed, will be going into the main coop with the mean girls in the next 2 weeks, and that's about the time when the meat birds are going to have to come out of their pen and come outside. So it should be perfect timing, and we can pick this up and move it. The coop might be a little bit harder to move. We actually have a Little Tykes playhouse. Dave was just putting the spikes in. We have a Little Tykes playhouse that we're thinking about using for the meat birds because it doesn't need to be winterized, and we can put a roost in there and it gets them out of the elements, and we'll reinforce it a little bit, but it will be inside this. So this way we can move this all around where all this amazing grass is and everything, and over here and back of me for the meat birds. So would we buy another one? Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, the structure's fast to go up, and it's cheaper than wood. Wood in our area is still insane. But they do have them in different sizes. I think I'd get the next size up if we get another one. But it's not bad when you need something fast and not insanely expensive. So yeah, I think it was a good thing. Like I said, we got it done, and now I can sleep better knowing they're a little bit more protected than what they were. Because while we were out here building this, we had a hawk flying around. So thanks for coming along with us while we try to figure out something for these new chickens. Until then, take care, God bless, and we'll see you all soon.